Let's move this up just a skosh. That'll work. Oops. Too much. That works. Stay there. Nobody move. There we go. All right. Good morning, everybody from Disabled Soapbox. It's been a while. Oops. Oh, camera fell over. It's been a while. I haven't been very consistent, and I apologize for that. Um, I do have a new place that I'm going to be selling my cards. It is on Vetted, and the reason I like that is because there are no seller fees. Um, you get what you sell your item for. The website app takes care of shipping, sets up the shipping label, goes to USPS Ground Advantage, and you just get it situated and send it to where it needs to go. Now, the one drawback is you don't get the money until the customer receives the item. But there's tracking numbers on all that, and they can check that and see all that stuff. And I've got a couple things posted on there for my Pokemon cards that I'm looking to move. Oops, what's this? Who's this from? I'll do that later. Okay. And my screen name, I will say it out loud here, and then I will post it in the comments. You can do a refer link thing, but it's not working right now because apparently it's down for maintenance because they don't have some things working right. Uh, First things first, like I said, this is called Vetted. That is Vinted. That's where I'm selling my stuff now. And my username is, go back over to here, profile. That is RUSSELLK58. And when the referral system gets back up, I will be posting that link so that I can kind of build more of a following and also help out customers that buy from me, because apparently if I do referrals, once that's operational again, I can send coupons and you can find other stuff you want to buy here because they have a lot of stuff. It's like, whoa, this is pretty cool. But Jiminy Christmas, the world is nuts. So my wife, who's legally blind, as far as I'm gonna go with that, she had to pay for her new cane out of pocket. That's a necessity. That's all I'm gonna say there. And now it's at a point now. My new walker. So one of the things I had to do, or to get a new, I'm working on getting a new walker because my walker that I've got currently is coming apart. Now, one of the things that I had to do with my wife's assistance is to make one of my wheels last longer because it kept getting stuck. Is we cut the rubber off of the wheel because the rubber was separating from the wheel and kept making the wheel stop. For anybody else that uses a walker, when all of a sudden you're walking and your front wheel stops and your balance is crap anyway, that's bad. That ends up being a bad day. So we cut the rubber off of that wheel. It's rolling fine, but right now I'm rolling on hard plastic. You're not supposed to do that with those. But right now they don't want to cover the insurance doesn't want to cover a new walker. A walker is a necessity, specifically in my case, because I have cerebral palsy, which means I have cerebral palsy bad enough that I have to have a walker to move. So it's like, it makes zero sense. And just the joke of the thing when Doge started, and I was one of the poor saps that got caught when I had to have emergency surgery that said, "Ah, you don't need medical coverage anymore." So how has the Republican? I'm just going to outright say it. How has the Republican Party helped the community that I'm part of? How? You guys don't want us in the workforce, but yet you gripe and complain and whine about how nobody wants to work. I have 2 college degrees to my name. I've survived 6.5 years at a credit card customer service company, and that's saying something because of you able-bodied population that don't understand how credit cards work. That was 95% of my job, having to explain to you goober heads that, oh, I have to pay that. Yes, you have to pay that back, and you have to pay back the minimum, or you get charged a late fee. Or the one really goober head that didn't think he had to pay that back outright. He thought it was free money. How stupid are you guys? I mean, gee, Christmas. And all you employers are out there that are just, no, nobody wants to work. Like I said, I've got 2 college degrees to my name. I'm well versed in customer service, which means I can handle stupid people yelling at me for no reason and not scream at them back. Yes, I will relent to the fact that when I would get off the clock at the customer service job where I was a credit card agent, my wife would always make me a whiskey, which helped take the edge off things. And she she would walk in on some colorful conversations I would have with the air around me after I got the goober head off the phone. And she would just walk around the corner and smile and shake her head, and she would have a whiskey waiting for me when I got off work, because that job, it did pay well, it had good insurance. People treated you like shit, and oh, I cussed. Whoops. Well, one's not gonna hurt nothing. But people didn't care they treated you like that, but they still wanted you to bend over backwards to help them, even though they weren't smart enough to help themselves. Now, what do I mean by smart enough to help themselves? How about pay your bill on time, gooberhead? Not that difficult. Not hard at all. Not hard at all. You go into the little electronic thing, you click the amount you want to pay, and you pay it. Oh, mind blowing. Anyway, so that's where we're at right now. Is my wife had to pay for hurricane out of pocket, which I think is total bull because it's a necessity. They don't want to pay for my walker right now, and for all I know, I might be one of those guys that, because they think they're doing, I might be one of those guys that gets caught in the cuts again. We'll see what happens there. Um, um, I am reaching. I was put in contact with an organization that I worked with before that's going to try to help me to get me a new walker, because I need a specific one, but it's not a guarantee. But they're still going to try. And then let's see. There's people yelling and screaming out there that we're still the greatest country in the world, but yet how many foodborne issues do we have going on right now? Because of what? The removal of government oversight, which makes people to do the jobs that they don't want to do that are a part of their business. Yeah, they're saving money, but they're making people sick, which is not something they're supposed to do. And any person that does that should be held accountable. And they're not. And let's see. What else are we? Oh, the joke of the ballroom gets to keep going, even though there's no need for it. The sooner that gooberhead gets out of the White House, the safer we will hopefully be, as long as J.D. Vance doesn't get in there. I know I'm not going to vote for him. The guy scares me. The Republican Party as a whole scares me with what you gooberheads want him. And who's the? Apparently, we're going to take possession of the Strait of Hormuz. No, doesn't happen, guys. Not going to happen. I mean, I don't know how dumb you can get here, you Republican folks or conservative folks or the independents that voted Republican because they thought it was gonna. Yeah, nice work, boys. Look what boys and girls. Look what you did here. Nice job. Golf clap. Great job. I can mock you because I'm not responsible for this junk. I didn't vote for it. My wife didn't vote for it. We're just trying to survive, and you guys are making it harder and harder and harder. So thank you for that. We appreciate that. Hopefully you're smart enough to pick up my sarcasm, but I doubt it. Who knows? Let's see what else is going on in the world today. What the hell is that? And Red, I know this is way too early for you. Sorry, but hopefully you'll get a kick out of the video. And thanks for the support. And hopefully, if things really get going on Vinted, and I can sell some more stuff, and because I got one guy out there that is looking at. Oh, he might have sent me an email. Let's take a look. Maybe. What happened? Oh, no, tracking update. What are we tracking? Track my orders. All right. Okay. Everything's in transit. Everything's good. Sweet. Okay. Yes, things are moving. But I'm going to like this app a lot more just because it's more realistic. And as a seller, you can actually make more money off of it because eBay takes way too much money. And Vinted also covers shipping, which is nice. You just have to make sure you click the right size. If you don't, it's going to come back and bite you. But as soon as they go active on referral links, I will post a referral link for that app on every going live situation that I do, because build up credit for me, build up credit for you, help everybody work together to make the world a better place. Oh, novel idea. Anyway, let's see. Walker, Kane, my buddy that I work with, he's trying to get on disabled Social Security. He's on his 5th doctor's appointment because they say he doesn't need to be on disabled Social Security. But what you guys don't understand is how hard it is for a disabled person to get a job. We can't go out and do, because Lord, I wish I could go out and do DoorDash, Lyft, Grubhub. Well, not Grubhub anymore because they're in some hot water, which is kind of funny. But that's neither here nor there. They've got a class actors lawsuit that's a roll in their direction. Or not Grubhub. Uber Eats. There we go. I can English language, I swear to God. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Um, you know what? Let's just check news headlines, see what kind of stuff's hit the fan in the last little bit here. Actually, I'll go this way. See what we got. Hopefully, the guy that's looking at all my Charizards, hopefully he pulls the trigger. That would be wonderful. If I can clear that, that would be great. So, what do we got going on in the world today? Anything specifically dumb in Nebraska? I don't know. We'll find out. No. Nope. Oh, there's a new mosquito thing in Michigan. That's great. Michigan reports first human case of EEE since 2021. That is, let's see what this is. It's a mosquito-borne virus. Hold on. All right, let's do some research. All right. Oh, Eastern equine, I can't pronounce the other word, is a rare but severe mosquito-borne viral disease. It spreads by humans through bite and suspected humans. Can cause dangerous brain swelling. Boy, aren't we being rock stars today on the amount of stuff that can go wrong. What else do we got? Yeah, growing number of food recalls because everything's great. Yeah, told you. See, what are we up to now? Just curious. How many food recalls are in the United States right now? All right, so here we go. We've got eggs getting recalled for salmonella, um, jalapenos for the same thing. Let's see, show more. Some salad kits from Taylor Farms are still have their issues. Here we go. Twin City Food has some vegetable sweet corn cut off the cob. That's a nationwide recall. Kroger's has mixed vegetable stuff that has been recalled. Food Lion has some salmonella frozen mixed vegetable stuff. So yeah, you guys that voted for this, great job. You're doing great, rock star. Your 401Ks are doing great. Woo! No, actually, they're taking a hit, but you're not smart enough to realize that yet. You're gonna know it when you retire, and you're gonna be like, "Where'd all my money go?" And then you're gonna go to those assistance programs that you wanted to get rid of, and go, "I need help," and it's not gonna be there. And you created this monster. So nice job on that monster. Good job. Golf clap. Golf clap. Golf clap. And if you are voting for getting things fixed, please, for the love of God, get out and vote in November and get these goober-headed jackwagons out of where they're at. And let's work on getting things fixed instead of let's stop making things worse. So for the love of God, get out and vote. Please. I'm begging you. Haven't opened up any new cards for a while. I have those tag cards that I've got one sold. I've got the other ones on Vinted. So we'll see how quick those turn around. I still want to send off and get some cards cleaned up, but that's just everybody's wanting to do that, and everybody's busy right now. It's like, damn it. But what are you gonna do? Football season is coming. Now we'll have to see how Nebraska does. Fingers crossed. The Vikings, who knows? Chiefs, who knows? We'll just have to see. Other than that, I've got some stuff I wanted to talk about, but I'm gonna do some more research on that before I start running my mouth on that, and that's gonna take a little bit more research than I thought because some of that material is confusing. So we'll touch on that on the next live. Anyway, for the people out there that are my subscribers and supporters, thank you for your time and support. And like I said, thanks, Red. Sorry this video so early. You're still in bed, but it'll give you something to watch when you're working. Have a good day. Have a safe weekend. And goodbye, everybody, from Disabled Soapbox. End stream. Boom.